The sanctuary of Our Lady of Monserrate is dedicated to the city's patron saint. It was built by Bishop Gómez de Terán in the mid-18th century. The work was carried out by Bernardino Ripa, who combined Baroque aesthetics with the emerging neoclassical style. The main door is framed between the two towers. The design follows the schema of the Baroque, with its curved lines and split pediments, but making use of coloured marbles, something more inherent to neoclassical style. Standing out on the facade is the medallion of the temple's coat of arms, the M, a Marian symbol, and the hills and mountain range, local symbols of devotion. The nave of the church follows the neoclassical style with a Latin cross plan and chapels between the buttresses. The chapels are interconnected to each other by rounded arches and covered by a barrel vault. Both on the arches and on the vault, the symbols of the litanies to the Virgin can be seen. And over the pilasters are apostolate paintings attributed to the painter Antonio Villanueva. The same painter did the paintings of St. Augustine, St. Ambrose, St. Gregory I, and St. Jerome, which can be seen on the pendentives under the dome. Among the many religious symbols that the church has, noteworthy is the chapel dedicated to John Paul II, the chapel dedicated to Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and that dedicated to St. Raymond Nonatus. On the altarpiece of the main altar, in explosive Baroque decorative style, the carvings and sculptures of José Puchol Rubio come together masterfully. The center of the altarpiece is reigned over by the camarín, shrine to the Virgin. The current image is the work of José María Sánchez Lozano, done in 1939. The piece is comprised of two young male angels, who are carrying a cloud atop which the image of the Virgin is located. On both sides of said shrine, the city's co-patronesses can be found, Saints Justa and Rufina. The recreation of the glory of God crowns everything. The glory is, in turn, crowned by the Marian Montserrate religious symbols, the hills and the mountain range, and at the foot of the piece is a bell which makes reference to the discovery of the image. The presbytery has a bronze gate from the 19th century. On the left side of the altar, in the same place of the hillside where, according to legend, the image of a virgin was found, we can see the Capilla del Hallazgo, Chapel of the Discovery. Legend has it that in 1306, after the continued sound of a bell in the hills, a shepherd found the divine image hidden in a bell that had been rung by the Virgin herself, with said instrument being lifted by two angels to free the image from its hiding place, after 7 centuries unseen. The description of the image at the time of its appearance was as follows. The image is made of imperishable olive wood, measuring 42 centimeters in height, sitting with her son in her arms. Her son, in turn, has a bird in his hands. The organ was built in the 19th century by Juan Amezua. It is neo-Gothic in style and has a natural varnish finish. This organ still has its original bellow, which allows it to work with electricity and with its original mechanism. The religious figure of the Virgin of Monserrate is different from that of Montserrat, as reflected in historical data after controversy with the Benedictines of Montserrat of Barcelona. Orihuela asked the Pope for a new religious figure, which was later confirmed through a special papal bull signed by Pope Sixtus IV in the year 1483.